Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode from JK with the AK. Guys, the ARC videos are back. Don't worry, they weren't going anywhere, but I uploaded the culling. And before I get into this video, I am still going to record some Hunger Games online games of the cullings. I know a lot of you want to see that. And thank you so much for the guys who commented, liked and supported that video. It was fantastic to see. The culling servers are still down, so that video will be released when they're up. And another thing I want to do before I talk in this video, because this is a very important video, but before I get into that, I've got a very important, just a little speech to say regarding yesterday's terror attacks in London. My thoughts and prayers go out to all that had friends, family and everyone involved in that horrific, I don't know what to describe it as. Yeah, I was meant to upload last night, but out of complete respect, and I wanted to watch it on the news, I didn't. So, yeah, that's all I want to say on that topic. It's absolutely just the creatures that do that to people. I just don't understand it. It's barbaric and absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, I don't support any of that at all. And yeah, let's hope our Prime Minister can sort that shit out. Anyway, this is the topic I want to talk about. PvE on the PC. I think this has already come out, but PvE now has offline raid protection. As you can see down here, this is the Xbox patch notes. That's what I'm going to be talking about today. It comes out June the 8th is the estimated time of arrival. And it says down here, official PvE changed to use as an offline raid protection setting on there. So, I don't understand any like stuff on here, because this is the theories and stuff I'm going to come out with. So offline raid protection on PvE servers, now coming out on Xbox, is going to work like this. So basically, we shall go to another thing, one moment. Basically, on the forums, a guy called Catcarose, I don't know how to say his name, has started up a little forum on there in the general discussion about PvE, offline raiding protection, issues and feedback. So basically, he's saying that PvE is nice and there doesn't seem to be any issues with it. And I think that this may have been caused by the hasty implementation of a PvE feature to a PvE environment, which is handled differently. Now, I agree with him here. They've just all of a sudden just put on a PvP feature onto PvE. Now, PvE players go to PvE to play PvE and not have the bullshit that goes on officials. And a lot of people don't want their base wiped every night, and months and months of work gone down the drain if they're not a PvP player. And they want to breed and do all that, and that's kind of wasted sometimes if you've got a tribe like that on PvP, because you know they're not going to last long, and they get bullied by the Alpha tribe, which now has even more power regarding with tech weapons. So you can't win if you're a PvE player going on a PvP server. So this has now been brought out on PvE. So here's how it's going to work. Offline raid protection removes pin code from containers on the servers, which causes a great deal of issues on the PvE servers, where we collaborate quite a bit. Being able to access each other's containers is very important. We have various public or alliance spaces which now do not work anymore, because unless the owner is online, no one can access them, and not even an unlocked container is accessible when protection has engaged. It has really destroyed a lot of the ability to collaborate with one's alliance members. So, PvE players probably didn't want this introduced to them. I have no idea why that's even a thing. I can only come to terms that the only reason that offline raid protection has now come on to servers which don't even have raiding on, like this guy here, look, why are they even making offline raid protection for PvE? And I agree with that. But basically, offline raid protection for PvE is for those who want to destroy others' bases and steal their stuff from doing so. So it prevents that happening. So I kind of agree why that's now on PvE, because on Scorched Earth we had a guy kite a rock elemental and destroy a tech replicator and stole its contents while we're offline and stuff like that. So if you're on PvE, you don't want to get raided. But before this patch, people on PvE will find out methods and sneaky ways, like tracking a wild rock elemental to destroy someone's base, and then they'd run in and nick all the loot. So that shouldn't happen on PvE. So Wildcard have now brought this out to make it so you can't actually raid on PvE. But the way I'm thinking here, offline raid protection. So surely that's not fixed the bullshit going on on PvE when someone attacks you. Because if you're online, then your base is still vulnerable to someone taking a rock column then. Surely? Am I just being thick there? But I'm sure that can still happen. So why don't you just do it so bases cannot get destroyed? That would be a lot more beneficial. Now, the reason for this video is because I don't give two monkeys' testicles about PvE, as you know. But what I want to say, and that's where the little rant comes in, I'm going to start a poll up after this video, and I'm going to try and get this trending, and I'm going to try and get this, not trend on Twitter, but just trend in the community. I'm going to try and get this, I'll send it directly to the devs. Basically, guys, we need offline raid protection servers brought out for Xbox One and PC. I think they're doing something about this on PC, but we need that as an option. And it's not for me being a wuss and me being scared about the bigger tribes, because you all know I don't care, I just have fun and love it. But this game is released in a month, in 2 months, even less, even more. There's going to be so much new traffic and new noobs coming towards the game and playing on these PvP servers. Now, when I got the game, I wanted the risk of being attacked, I wanted the risk of attacking people. I didn't want to just live under the safety of a rock. So, they're going to want to play the PvP servers. So why can't they introduce a system? Because as soon as all these new people come to the game on release, they're going to build little wooden base. The alpha tribes are just going to pick on them like they're picking a snout. They're just going to keep bullying them. So they're not going to be able to build up. And the game, you need to grow the game when the game's released. If the game keeps getting all this new traffic on release and they're getting picked on and stuff, they're just going to say, oh, sod this game, we're not playing this game. So the traffic is just going to go down and down and down. So the game will eventually die. That's what I don't want, because I love this game so much. I like all the devs. I love this game, and I want the best for this game. So what you need to do, Wildcard, and what I hope the community watching my video, watch the other Xbox and that YouTubers, support this idea. We need offline raid protection servers. So as a safe haven for people to go who like PvP to go to offline raid protection servers. So if they're online, they can put up a fight to defend their animals, their loved creatures, and their gear. And if they're online, they can attack other people. If they're offline, they can go to bed at night and think, oh, my base is safe. Not the fact that these big alphas who have been on the game over a year can come over and pick on the little guys. That has to be a market opportunity for you guys, because the game will die. You need people who are going to stay on the game, love the game. You need these new flow of traffic keep coming in. Now, I know a lot of you are going to lose me here, but I'm telling you, this has to happen. You need people, you need offline raid protection servers. Even for me, being a YouTuber, I can't be on the Xbox constantly defending my base, and I'm targeted a lot. So I might even hop on the offline raid protection servers just to give them a bit of traffic and promote them, because you need a place where people can play PvP, but not keep getting absolutely wiped every night by someone who is just a bully and just wants to own the island or whatever. So that needs to happen, guys. I'm going to put a poll in the description. If you please would go and vote. It's going to be a simple 2-answer question. Offline raid protection. Should offline raid protection be on PvP servers? There's going to be a yes and there's going to be a no. Please vote in the description and share that poll everywhere, because I really would like offline raid protection servers for PvP. You've brought offline raid protection servers out on PvE. PvE. Just let that sink in. PvE now has offline raid protection. So why can't the people who spend months and months and months building up on PvP have the decency of going to bed at night and knowing, oh, thank God, my base is safe, and I can log on tomorrow, and if someone wants to come and wipe me, then I can be there to defend it. I don't want all the official PvP servers to be like this. I want it to be so, because some people, I've got people I can't stand on official servers, and I'd love to go and offline raid them. I'm not going to lie, I'd love to go and offline raid them. And a lot of the bases, you need to offline raid people because they're so OP. So you need a little set. PvE has now got offline raid protection, so PvP hasn't. So we need PvP to have that. That's just common sense to keep the game flowing like the River Nile. But anyway, guys, I'm getting out of here. That's my little rant. It's not an aggressive rant, because as I say, I talk to a lot of the devs a lot, and stuff like that. So it's just no aggression, it's just a simple idea. You can listen to me or you can't, but I'm going to ask the community, which is you guys who watch this video, and you're going to vote in the description and have a little debate about this in the comment section below. I've been JK with the AK. Hope you're all having a very good day. Have a perfect rest of the... I can't even speak. Have a good rest of the day on a Sunday. And guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy and goodbye.